So now I'm going to show you how to create your very own logo to help with your branding. So this is great, so you can use this on your images that you post up onto your different social media platforms and all sorts of things. So it's great to have your own logo. So for this, so go into Canva again, canva.com, and it brings you to this first page. And this time we want to click on the More button to bring up all the other designs. So click on the More, and then we want to scroll down to the marketing section, marketing materials, and then click on logo. So it's just so easy. It's all done for us, which is brilliant. So this is 500 by 500 pixels, which is a very standard sort of shape and dimension for company logos, and if you want to brand yourself. So if we click on that, it brings us with our blank canvas, our layout. And again, you can choose one of the Canva layouts for logos already designed, or you can create a fresh one from the start. So again, you can see the ones that are free and ones that you have to pay for. And you can just scroll down and just choose one that you like the look of. So let's just choose one, and I can just show you how to do that. So let's click on this one here. Okay, just taking its time. Okay, so now it's brought it across to your main page, and now you can change all these different elements to suit you. So you might quite like that image, but you think, oh, I don't really like those colours. So this is where you can change the colours. So it's got 3 different colours in this particular image. So the dark green ones, I think, okay, I'm going to change that. I'm going to have a much more feminine look, I think. So I'm going to have some pinks, and I'll change that green to that pink. And let's just see, I might have change that green there. Do I like the grey there? I like that. Oh yeah, I like that. So I'll keep that. Obviously you can see how I can just chop and change it. And then I want to change the text here to whatever your brand name is. If you don't have one, then maybe just use your own name, but you can just change it here. So I'm going to put I'm going to delete that text first. Here we go. And I'm going to say, okay, it's got it on caps. I don't want it on caps, but you could do, I'm going to say health and vitality. And I'm going to say here, down here, I'm just going to put my name, and actually I'm going to put my let me do this. My name down here. So that's it. Just need to select each element to then change it. So I'm going to put down how people can find me. So that's what my Instagram or, for example, account is. But I don't particularly like that text, so I want it in lowercase. So I just go up here and change that uppercase to lowercase. I don't like the colour. I'm going to have it as black, I think. So change all the green to black. Yes, please. And then it's done it there. And I don't really like that text font. So you go up to the font, you click on this little arrow, and then it brings up all the different the fonts. So just, choose whatever one you like. And it changes it there. And it's a bit too big for my shape, so I'm going to pull the letters in slightly together. That's great. And I'm going to bring that down a little bit, and there you go, you've created your logo. Now what I would say is when you download it, what's really important is to select this transparent background. Now, what that will do, if you've got a transparent background, is that you can then place your logo on your image without having this white block around it. If I was to change the background of my logo to another colour, let's just choose blue so you can see it. Now, if I haven't, if I've got a blue background, so if I've got a picture of the sea, for example, that's got lots of blues on it, if I was to then place my logo onto your picture, you would find it really difficult to see. So it's really important to have it on a transparent background. I might show you that in a moment just to illustrate that point. So now what I want to do is I want to create a logo from scratch. So if we go back into Canva and select logo, it will bring up that blank page again. But rather than selecting these pre-designed layouts, I'm going to do my own. It's exciting, I can do my own. So what I would do for a logo is I'd go into the element section here, click on that, and then maybe choose like a little picture like we had before that sort of resonates with me and my brand. So I'm going to click on shapes, is probably the best one for this. And then it comes up again with all the different shapes that you can choose from. There's loads and loads and loads of them. Lots and lots of them are free as well, so you don't have to sort of pay out for anything. And yeah, you just choose one that you like, and you can, you know, test it out, chop and change it, all sorts of things. So let's have a little look. What do we fancy? Let's go for that one. Okay, so that's a nice design that's come up. But I want to change the colour. I wouldn't want to change the colour because it's purple and I love purple, but let's just say it's not me, and I'm going to have like a more like a corally colour. So I'm going to change it to there, and that's really nice. And I want to add some text. So I go over to the text button over here. Now, as I said before, you can create your own brand and save the fonts that you really like. Or you can select one that's already been done for you, like a different blocks of text. But you would just, if you hadn't already saved your particular fonts, just click on subheading and it will come up with the standard one, and you can change anyway from here. You think, okay, I want like a handwritten text. So what will I choose? It's going to sort of resonate with me. Let's have a look. Great vibes. Yeah, I like the sound of that, like the look of that. So I'm going to change it over here. I'm not so sure I do like that, but let's just go with it for now anyway. And I'm going to make it a little bit bigger still. And I'm actually going to change the text. I don't want to add subheading, and I'm going to put my name because that's how I'm going to brand myself. So I probably want to center that. So you just select that item and then you can move it up and down. So so if you were on a PC, you can use your mouse, but I'm on a Mac, so I'm using the touch pad in the center. But you can also highlight it. So you've got that little cross there, and use your cursors to go across, up and down, which is quite good if you just want to move it very, very slightly. You can make it bigger as well by resizing it like that, or going up to the font here and changing the size there. So I could say I want my name on 2 lines. I'll just do it like that. I'm sure you get the gist. Okay, now I want to center that. That's already centered, but if I could make it left, right, centered. I want to change the color so it complements the coral a little bit better. So let's just choose that, see how it looks. Not so sure on that. I think I want something a bit darker. Actually going to go with dark grey. I much prefer that. That looks better. Whatever, and then you can save it. So let's just download that. Again, you want to download it with a transparent background. You would then download it. It saves it to your desktop. And there you go, you've got your logo. Now, because I chose transparent, can you see this greyed area here? If it hadn't have chosen transparent, then you'd have a white background, then you would get a block on your picture. Let me see if I can show you what I mean by that. So if I go over to all my designs, I'll show you what I mean. So as you can see, these are all the designs that I've made before. So let's go to here. This is one of the quote tiles that I've made previously. So you can see that I've got, this is my logo that I've done, and because it's got a transparent background, then I can it sort of floats anywhere. I can just move it wherever I like, see where it fits nicely. Now, if I hadn't have made it transparent, this square here would have a white background, or whatever. If you chose another colour, it would have another background, which to me doesn't look as good as a transparent background. The other thing that I've done is I've created, you can set up folders as well, created 2 different logos. And the reason why I've done this is that depending on the image that is behind what you're using, you may have a dark image or a light image. So say for example, my image, I want to put it on something black, a dark background, not that you would put it on her head here, but just saying you've got an overall dark image, then that works better than that, for example. So I hope all that makes sense. And yeah, and that's it. That's all there is to it. It's just so easy to do, and I love it. So I hope that helps. And any questions, obviously let me know.